Hi, this is Julie and you're watching Creatures Pictures. In today's pick a card, we're gonna figure out everything about your rival. If you are in some kind of third party situation, or if you had a feeling that your crush was interested in someone else, or you heard about something, or maybe you even know that person, like you've seen them but you don't really know much about them, I feel like having a little bit of information on your competition would give you a little bit of an extra length to compete. So yeah, I hope this helps. Let me know if it resonates in any type of way. This is a little bit of a different theme that I made up. It's a little bit different than what I usually do, but I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it can help someone, anyone, I don't know. Of course, don't forget to be respectful when you're playing with this type of fire. I don't want to be held responsible for anything nasty you might be playing, but you're my friends. I can give you some tips and insights. Okay, if you enjoy, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, subscribe, hit the bell. I'm trying to post daily nowadays during the weekdays, so if you hit the notification bell, you're definitely going to be alerted of when I'm going to be posting. And you can also follow me on Instagram. I love you very much, and I wish you the happiest of life. Be nice though. Hi my loves, welcome to this reading about your rival, the third party person that you wish weren't there in the beautiful family portrait you're trying to paint. How can we get our power over the situation? Because you're my friends and I'm watching out for you. But I don't want you to do anything stupid and go and hurt someone with the information that you're going to find in this reading, okay? Good vibes only, because when you do negative things and you put out negative energy out onto the universe, you know that's what you attract to you. So, yeah, triple fold. Let's do a little magic. Let's try to figure out who your rival is so you can beat them at this game. Of course, don't forget that it doesn't matter how much effort you put into winning the game. You gotta take this lightly. You gotta take this as a game, because if you take it too seriously and it's not working, you should understand that maybe this person's not meant for you. If you do your best to try to get them and they still prefer to be with someone else, that means that the universe is making you dodge a bullet. Don't forget that, okay? But you're not here by accident. Your angels want you to see this so you can feel more confident getting yourself into the competition. So let's go straight to it. Pile number 1, red jasper. Pile number 2, this really earthy rock. Pile number 3, that's Maya straight rock. So just pick with your intuition and let's go straight to pile number 1. Put this ahead. Pile number 1, whoever picked red jasper, who's your rival? Okay, so first of all, it's somebody who's not afraid to show their feelings, to express their feelings, and I feel like they might be a water sign and might have a lot of feelings. So if like this person was around your crush or the person you like, they might have been very open about liking them. So if that person is still at a distance, there's great chances that your crush actually is keeping them at that distance because they're not afraid to talk about their feelings at all. It's possible that this person has the beginning of a business, or that have a little bit of a wealth surrounding them, or they're actually good at manifesting wealth, so they might be coming from wealth. So if that's something you think is an advantage for like your crush, just know that it's there. 8 of Wands is about communication. You communicate their feelings easily. The Emperor That's odd because they communicate their feelings easily, but the Emperor in reverse makes me think about a big lack of confidence, success, fulfillment. So yeah. So I feel like this person's not very creative. They're not very. They don't have a lot of good ideas. They're not. I feel like they're not very interesting. They're not creative. They're not. I want to say they're not fun. So that's definitely a flaw of them. Like, they're not confident, they're not creative, they're not visionaries, they don't have a lot of great ideas. They're not gonna take your crush to some awesome places and live amazing adventures. That's not their thing. Their thing is to be, I feel like, maybe Capricorn energy, very like business oriented, straight to the point. If they have something to say, they say it. If they have something to do, they do it. They don't overthink. They don't think much. But they're a very generous person. If they have money and they're generous, and that person that you're into is easily tempted by that sort of things, just keep that into consideration, that you have to put forward those qualities that they don't have: the fun, the creativity, the confidence. But they are generous. They're not a bad person, that's for sure. But they're not very interesting. Also, I feel like they're not strong, which means that's a confirmation that they are not very confident. They're not very strong means that they could be little pussies. Like, I have a strong like masculine energy from this vibe, so I feel like your crush is probably into males or bisexual. I have a like masculine energy from this part because I feel like there's like some money concern and spoiling concern, and I feel like it's a little bit of like a manly role to take in society. So I just feel like it's mostly male problem, right? Like, I feel like I'm not rich enough, I feel like I'm not confident enough, so I don't know, and not very creative, action oriented. We had the Emperor, but it could be a woman. You could be a woman as well. So the Strength in reverse not only says that they're not a very strong, like emotionally strong person. I feel like that's why I had like water sign and earth sign energies. I think they're a little weak for this game. I feel like they might lose their temper easy. And I don't think they have a lot of pride. It's like, I like you, but if you don't like me, maybe I can buy you something so you would like me more. I don't know. I don't think they're very confident, or very proud. So that would be their weaknesses. So I feel like the best way to beat this rival would be for you to show yourself very strong, very creative, very confident, and a little mysterious. Don't talk too much. Like, just be the fun, mysterious, strong person. And you would just be like the opposite energy. And especially if you don't have like money to offer gifts or money to offer security, if it's like about like traditional marriage. If you do have those things, definitely put them forward, because then you're definitely first in line automatically. Also, don't be afraid to come forward with your feelings, because like, if your crush doesn't know you like them, maybe he's not considering you when he would. Maybe he or she thinks they don't stand a chance with you. Whatever. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy. I hope you relate to this, and I wish you the happiest of life, and I love you very much. And please leave me a comment, a thumbs up, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, let me know. Love you. Pile number 2, let's discover your rival. All right, so I feel like it's somebody who's adventurous. Okay. They're hiding something. They're not very confident. They're not feeling confident at all. They're hiding something, but they're not afraid to go for it anyway. I feel like, I feel like there's some kind of bad karma that's coming for them. Probably the stuff they hide. I feel like they're shady. I feel like they're restless. So there's something on their mind. But we do have the Temperance card that makes me think like they appear to be a very well-balanced person, because they're very, I feel like they're, okay, this part scares me a little bit, because I feel like in appearance they're the Knight of Wands. They seem very healthy. They seem to be like forthcoming, which means like they present really well. They go for what they believe in. They're confident, appear confident, but deep down they're not confident at all. They have shit that they're hiding. I feel like you should not even worry about this person, because it's gonna eliminate, they're gonna eliminate themselves by themselves. And if they don't, that means that this person belong with them, which is like your crush belong with them, and that's just not right. But I feel like, yeah, this person would eliminate themselves by themselves, because they look really good when you first meet them, but once your crush is gonna figure out there's something not right here, I don't know what, but there's nothing that's just not right, and they know it, because they're deep down, they don't feel really confident. They feel restless, which means that they might be even losing sleep. And I feel like it's not over your crush, it's over something else, something they're not talking about. And I feel like it's some shady thing, and then I feel like when your crush is gonna figure that out, they're just gonna come back to you. Just wait. I feel like that's the best advice I could, like, just wait for this to explode, and then you'll be like, oh, are you okay? Do you want to come over and have ice cream? Like, just be that person, you know? Be the cool one. When this explodes, you'll be the balance. Oh, maybe that's what the Temperance is here. When this all explodes, you'll be the normal one. You'll be the comforting one. You know what? You don't even have to do anything. Your reading is already over. This is amazing. Let me know what you think. If you relate to this, if you knew this person was shady, let me know about them. I want to know everything. Give me a thumbs up if you like this reading. Let me know if you want more readings like this that are a little more fun. And what else? Yeah, subscribe, hit the bell, show me some love in return for all the great things that I do for you. I'm trying to post every day, so hit the bell so you can know, and come talk to me every day a little bit. We can be friends, so I can help you eliminate all your rivals. I don't know why I'm rambling. I love you so much, and I wish you the happiest of life. Pile number 3, the street rock. My street rock. How to eliminate your viral. Whoa. Who is your rival? Okay, so first of all, it is not a friendly person. It is not a friendly person. I feel like it's somebody who is very unsatisfied in their life. Like, they're not sure what direction to take anymore. They're not emotionally balanced. Maybe that's why they're not a good friend. And they don't know how to enjoy simple things. I feel like they're trouble. But they're very lucky. Somehow, they always seem to have luck on their side. You know, there's a bunch of people like that. They're just like a douche, and then, but everywhere they go, it seems like life's going their way. And you're just like, why? And I feel like they're gonna have to take responsibility for all the things that they're doing, though, especially with not being a good friend. Not being a good friend, I don't think it's anything major, but I just feel like it's simply like when they're friends, or maybe your crush is there for them, but the day that they're gonna need this person's not gonna be there for them in return. And so I feel like they're gonna have to take responsibility for it, because I think your crush is gonna call them out on it. They're gonna be like, yo, I was there for you. What are you doing? Like, that's not cool. Because I was there for you, and then I needed you, and there was nobody. That's not right. I just needed you to bring a little luck. So I just feel like you don't really need to do anything. Maybe if you really want to compete with this person, just show the exact opposite. Show that you know where you're going in life. Show that you know that your emotions are well balanced and you know how to appreciate little things. Show that you might not have been very lucky in your life. Maybe you were not as lucky as this person, but that you work really hard, because you make good decisions, you work hard, you're mentally stable, you know where you're going. And also show that you're a good friend. And I feel like that's the really most important one. It's like, show that you're a good friend, but at the same time you don't want to be friend zoned. So just show them that you're a good friend, but every once in a while, just, you know, drop a little bit of a blurry line, like drop a little bit of a little joke. That always works, you know, when you don't want to get friend zoned. Like you have a friend, but you just don't want it to be too like buddy. You just can just let the person just not know that you're interested in them, but know that you have a seductive side by just making like silly jokes, like, oh, if we were together, that would be so cool. Like, if we were together, I would just do that for you. And they were like, I'm just kidding, chill. You know? Something like that. Like, just be funny. And then show them that you're not only a good friend, but maybe you're like, you know, spouse material. Those dresses and illustrations are so beautiful. Look at those dresses. I wish I had one like this. If you guys find a listing somewhere on the internet for a dress like this that would look good on me, please send it my way. Please send it my way. I would love to wear, like, I mean, the only type of dresses I can find like this are more like, you know, like events and prom and wedding dresses. But I just feel like I wish I could find a more casual one. Like empire dress. I'm so off track. It's just, I always wanted to live in like antique Greece or Turkey, and just, I don't know. I'm convinced that two of my spirit guides are actually Aphrodite and Artemis. For some weird reason, they always show up in my cards and pick a card videos. And I've been doing some spells with Aphrodite, and it just makes a lot of sense for me. So yeah, part of those energies. And I'm really like, I've been, when I was young, I went to like Ephesus in Turkey, and I was visiting that place, and just felt so like I had a lot of fun in that place. And I don't know, I learned recently that actually the temple of Artemis was on that site. It just had been destroyed, but then I saw what, like, reconstitution, like CGI, and I was just like, it's insane, because I was there. But first of all, I don't think I was there by accident, but also I feel like the aesthetic of that place is the aesthetic of like my dream house that I always dreamed of having in my life. It's really similar, and it has a theater, like a really big what is it called, arena, really big. And it had a library, so it's kind of like joining all my passions in just one place. Temples, there's also a house, a giant library, and there's like the theaters and terms, and there was actually a lot of prostitution going on back then, and they had like those like open windows, and like it was normal in the streets to like advertise paid sexuality. And I thought it was so amazing that they had this civilization where they had like the most beautiful library, but at the same time they were just so open and non-judgmental about, you know, sexuality and business around sexuality, like sex work. And I thought it was so, like, that's something that really speaks to me on a personal level. Like, I'm really convinced that this is something that we're making too big of a deal out of, and this is something that should be treated way more healthy. And that's the way it was over there. It was on the main street. It was like, hey, do you want to buy an apple, or do you want to spend some time with a prostitute? It was just like, it was like the most casual, healthy way to present things ever, and I thought it was cool. I'm so sorry for like rambling. It just, if you stayed until now and you heard this prostitute story, just write prostitute in the comments, so everybody else is gonna wonder what this is about. So it's gonna be our own little private joke. You want to do that for me? I love you so much, and I wish you the happiest of life.